Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Well, welcome. We are ready to get started here. Well, welcome again. I'm Susan Anzalone. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this very special and exciting iGenius launch Zoom for the DreamBuilders and Dream Team. There are some incredible top leaders and guests with us tonight, and they'll be sharing their perspectives and wealth of knowledge with you. So let's jump in straight away. It is my pleasure to introduce your host. He is a 28-year veteran in the industry. He has been on the corporate side, serving as CEO and owner with 2 international companies, as well as a marketing leader in this industry. He was ranked one of the top 35 distributors in the world by an independent firm, and he is one of the top leaders, along with the others that you'll meet on the Zoom call tonight here with iGenius. So please help me welcome Mr. Richard Anzalone.
Thank you so much, Susan. I was wondering who you were talking about, and I know Joe was wondering who you were talking about as well. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's call. I'm extremely excited to be talking to everybody tonight as we get more and more people coming in to our call. This is a launch call. I've been involved 30 years, like you heard, in the industry. I've done everything from soup to nuts in this business, but I've never seen an opportunity as strong as iGenius and the products we're going to announce now. So this is really our launch call. We've been looking at this for about 4 to 5 weeks now. We really found a way that we can pitch this and talk about it. But this is not an opportunity call. This is actually a call to try to get each and every one of you guys familiar with what we see and why we're so excited and why we're getting multiple people, 3 people on this phone that have made 7 figures a month before in this business. 3 people on this call Zoom tonight that made more than $1 million in a month on this call. And we're excited about the opportunity, the people backing it, and this new incredible adaptive currency we're going to talk about tonight that we're leading with and talking about very, very strong. So without any further ado, I'm going to get started with this program. iGenius has been around, basically just launched off in about the end of December this past 2020, and then it's really taken off in January, February, and March, and really taking advantage of. But we, as a team, are just getting started right now tonight with this call. So you're April 11th, 2021 on our launch call. I'm very, very excited you guys are all here. We're excited about iGenius and the possibilities that we have here. We're not going to go very deep into the compensation plan tonight, but we certainly can answer question and answer after we stop the recording and we hear from everybody else. So iGenius is a company that actually is owned by a publicly traded entity. It's called InvestView. You can find InvestView on the OTC markets under the ticker symbol INVU. You can see the link at the very bottom there. It's a fintech opportunity, and it's an incredible opportunity in the stock market. It's actually had incredible growth, over $2 billion net worth, this company, and we're only at the very genesis of what we believe it's about to do on that end of the market. It's a fintech company that InvestView. It also has, besides iGenius as part of their portfolio and all the sales going into it also owns the 3rd largest Bitcoin mining operation in the United States of America right now. And Bitcoin is very hot in the stock market right now. And we're only going to continue and grow the Bitcoin mining. And there's another acquisition or 2 in the works, we hear. So we're very, very excited that we have a publicly traded call. That's why publicly traded entity. That's why we have to be very careful of what we say on these calls and be accurate and make sure, because again, we're being watched by the SEC and SEC attorneys, and we're real excited. I'm excited about that because that gives us a lot of strength and background. Let's go to the next area, the InvestView. I'll get there to the InvestView. That's some of the stuff I just showed. I talked about. I went a little too much. One slide. The founders of InvestView here are the people. COO. You can look at InvestView is over here is Joseph Camarada, and you can see our chief financial officer is Jamie McWilder. And I got a chance to meet this young lady on a phone call. I didn't meet her in person, but I got a chance to meet her. And that is Annette Rayner. She's sweet and a really, really smart young lady. Jeanette Rayner, Chief Operating Officer of the parent company of iGenius, InvestView. iGenius is run, well, here's our offices. We have an office in France, InvestView, and an office in New Jersey, InvestView has. And then we also have corporate headquarters for iGenius in Utah. So this is not a broke company. It's a real strong, solid foundation, the kind of company you want to look for long-term, not a game, not something that's we're looking to be here long-term, and we're excited. And before I go to the next slide, I don't have a picture of him, but the gentleman who really got me to go look at this is their founding boss, of iGenius, not InvestView's owner, but he's a significant shareholder in InvestView. His name is Brian McMullen. He's earned over $100 million in commissions over the last 20 years in network marketing. He's one of the top integral networkers. This is his first opportunity running it. And so when he goes out there and does that, guess what? He decided, unlike other people, he put his own money, 7 figures into this company. And he spent a year putting this together. But what a smart owner does is they bring in a great staff. And the president here is Chad Garner. And Chad is just someone I've really come to know and respect and admire. Chad is a fantastic gentleman, over 16 years in the direct sales industry, working in the corporate side. He's also been a founding member of a company called Daily Bread. He's been fantastic. He speaks both English and Portuguese. He's a really on top, sharp young man, and we're very excited to be working with them. Our next gentleman is our senior sales director, is Christian Crabtree. Christian has 16 years in management. He has an MBA, and he's a fantastic young man. He's all work out of Utah, part of this great staff that they put together. This is a real company, real opportunity. Then we got the Chief Technical Officer, Rod Earl. Rod is Vice President of Technology. He's a very sharp man, and you can look at his resume, read on the left or right side there of his picture. He's director of 17 years in technology, and he really understands that, a great asset to this corporate team. And then last but not least, we've got Jamie Brown, who is really a nice young lady and helps with communication, marketing, and she's done a great job. And that's just part of the staff that we have putting together over here at this company, as you know, iGenius. So we're excited about it. But let's go into what I'm really, truly excited about, and what makes, in my opinion, the opportunity very, very different. Very different from any other opportunity, and that is this: NDAO. NDAO is what we're going to be leading with, and we're going to be talking about. NDAO is the world's first adaptive digital currency. It's exciting. This is something that has a huge market. It's something that you can actually do and make money, make coin every single day. It's an adaptive coin, as you can read at the bottom. NDAO was created to address the flaws of the existing cryptocurrencies. I'm about to show you something that I think is important. I had the privilege and the pleasure to run and own a publicly traded direct sales company traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And what I realized is, just because you have experience in direct sales doesn't mean you can raise money. They bet on people just as much as they bet, or more than they bet on ideas, because they know the successful people have successful ideas. Well, here's 2 people you're going to meet tonight. It's Ken Land and Rob Frasca. These are 2 founding members of NDAO Collective, and we're very, very excited because they introduced the world's first adaptive cryptocurrency, and that's truly, truly exciting. And these 2 gentlemen, we're going to start with Rob Frasca. Rob Frasca, I'm not going to read every single one of these, but he founded and led 7 startup programs. Again, being at the right place at the right time. And he's introduced 5 products. I mean, he was in the very, very early stages of the .com and created some incredible opportunities and have been involved in. He's co-founder and managing general partner of a cryptocurrency called Cosmos Ventures. You might know it as ATOM as a ticker symbol, as their symbol of cryptocurrency. He's been successful. He's gone out there and he's led a company on the internet called WiseWire, and it went on to exit and sold it to Lycos, which was at that time the 2nd largest search engine in the world, when he sold it for $320 million. This is not somebody who's not very excited. I mean, who's very, very experienced. He was able to lead a company, WiseWire, eventually sold to Lycos, and Lycos was sold to Telephonic for a $5 billion, $5 billion would it be valuation. This is a gentleman who knows it. He also says it's not always the first to market is a winner. If he was sat in a room, it was called Agenda. It was years ago. It's all referenced on the internet. You can follow all of this and you can see the videos we're going to be letting out to you. He was in a room in Scottsdale, Arizona many years ago, early days of .com. Bill Gates was in that room. Steve Jobs, when he was alive, was still in that room. The Intel CEO was in that room. And all through the talking, somebody stood up. And the number one search engine at that time, and what public was going crazy, was Yahoo. Yahoo was going crazy in that room that day. And Lycos was number two. And then you may have heard of Excite at Home. I know a friend who owned part of that. That was the third largest. But a gentleman stood up and asked anyone, does anyone believe somebody could come up with a better search engine and do it better and fix the problems that are with the search engines now and be big? The person who asked that question was Larry Page, as we now know, one of the founders of Google and one of the wealthiest men in the world. But Mr. Rob Frasca is certainly exciting and a gentleman who knows what he's talking about. The next guy is Ken Land. Ken's the tech guy of this partnership. Ken is an extremely visionary inventor and pioneer of AI and deep learning, machine deep learning. That's huge. He's an inventor of that. He's also had 40 patents. He's created and involved in getting 40 patents, 2 of which patents were proven by a U.S. District Court to be the responsible for 20% of Google's revenue. Right here, this one down here, 20% of Google's revenue on the patent that Ken Land did. They all have MBAs, they're all college degrees. He was the head of WiseWire, so obviously you can see Ken and them. And what happened in their story, what's important, and I'll go back to their original page here, these two gentlemen actually were moving along and Ken called up and Ken went over and talked to Rob and said, I think I found the next biggest value proposition on the internet. And that's called blockchain and Bitcoin. And they studied it. And it didn't take Rob long to get it. Together, they said, this is the trust. We don't have to trust the banks anymore. The trust is on the blockchain. And they've been out there. Rob went out and founded Cosmos Ventures. And then Ken Land came to him with 23 things that were wrong with cryptocurrencies that have to be fixed for it to expand. They started to tackle the top 3 things that were on the 23 things they felt were wrong. And they actually founded Endow Collective. And that's why Endow was there to fix the cryptocurrencies with people who are very, very, very excited about it. Before I go any further, and you can feel my passion and excitement, and I tell you more about this token and coin and this project, I want to reach down to a dear friend of mine and a gentleman who is extremely experienced in fintech. He's been involved in the fintech from the early, like 2013, 2014. He's well known in the space and a good friend of mine, and he's helping us build this company. I hope he's on the call tonight. It's unmuted. Please welcome to share about the Endow and the whole iGenius opportunity. Please welcome one of the top builders in the world, Mr. Joe Abel. Joe, you there? Hello, Joe. Did we miss Joe?
Yeah, I'm right here.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I was just trying to work the phone. So yeah, Richard, you knocked it out of the park, bro. Great, what a great presentation. So yeah, I'm super terribly excited about what's going on here. I think what Brian and the team over at iGenius has done is absolutely magnificent. I've taken a very unique approach to looking at this opportunity. And I've seen some really separation of what people do in technology. And this company is really forefront in the technology space. It has made all the difference on what it's chosen to put into its portfolio. And I think probably besides the rest of the trading platforms, the Forex, the signals, the Endotech, that's great. It's wonderful. It's sexy. It's cool. The travel, it's amazing. I'm most excited about the Endow token because I've witnessed the beginning of crypto. You know, I've witnessed a very small market cap. I've seen $3.5–4 billion Bitcoin market cap. I've witnessed the wave of people where they say no, 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 that is not real. That's a scam. That is never going to be worth anything. I've seen it, and I'm telling you right now, when you study the Endow technology, it is the next Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is so rare in that its valuation is going to be to the moon. And I don't mean by that, I'm going to replace all of my money with just Endow. But I mean is the technology is safe. It is the best of both worlds. It is the swing coin that moves with the market. It is also the coin when people start liquidating, also gets a burn mechanism. When you look at the technology, they actually have a system to allow the check and balance to happen, where I'm not going to be the new guy who just bought in at $25 and the token goes down to $15 tomorrow. Okay. They're going to control the mechanism. And when you look at that, that is probably the greatest of all things that I've seen, because I've actually been in the space where I've seen groups and countries manipulate cryptocurrency. You know, me and my friends lost millions of dollars when Bitcoin Cash came about. Okay, we thought this is going to be amazing, and then we lost millions, and it has taken years for that type of recovery for the people who have lost, and many people have lost ginormous face on that because they put their entire name on the deal. Now, all I can tell you now is that what I've seen with Endow, just dig in, do your homework, read the white paper, watch the videos, interview the technology around the people who created technology. Their story is incredible. And I really don't have much more to say about that, Richard. I'm really excited about that.
Thank you, Joe, and excited about the opportunity in general of iGenius, would you not say, not just Endow?
Well, yeah, I mean, the iGenius platform allows us to layer in technology, build a organization worldwide with a compensation plan that is upward of in the high 60s, 70s. And at some points, it's paying out almost 80% of what's coming into this door. You have to look at the value, and then we just had some incredible things come about. I'm pretty sure you're gonna speak about the new packages that are available.
Yep.
You're gonna speak about the new promotions that have been put in place. I mean, we're giving away millions and millions of dollars to those who build an organization, besides the millions and millions of dollars that you'll get on your way to building that check. So if you ever looked at a chance where you said, I want to be part of something that I can make a multiple six-figure, a multiple seven-figure, or in some cases even more, I just know that the next couple of years are going to be an incredible, incredible roller coaster. So please take it away, Richard.
Thank you so much. And again, the promotions are for the top positions, to the top 2 or 3 positions in the company. We'll talk more about that on another call. We're not going to go heavy in the genealogy. This video, this picture right here, was from Coin Market Cap. Just put NDAU. This was taken yesterday. I think it's 23.39 now, so it's pretty much the same, but a little bit different. But that's what the market is. This is a coin that gives value for staking. It pays you mute. So let somebody mute there. This is a coin that values staking. Yeah, thank you. And so values for staking. So every single day you're going to get 50% annualized daily. So it depends on the balance you had today and tomorrow. But in other words, it'll pay you tomorrow on the balance you have in your wallet today. Well, you can see right here, it's 23.47. Right now, there's about $1 million left because InvestView paid Endow Collective. They made a deal with iGenius and, well, Endow Collective with iGenius. InvestView gave them tens of millions of dollars worth of stock. And that's when it wasn't, 55, 60 cents, and it went up to 71 cents already. But they gave it to them a while ago. So they were able to get coins at a cheaper price. You have the ability to get a package that'll give you until the next million, the coins put into your wallet at $15 each. I'll repeat that. That's 67 tokens for every $1,000 you put in. Again, and we'll show you packages you can start out with. And that they'll get it not at $23 change, you're going to get it at $15. So example, it just uses 1,000 so I can do easy math. You buy $1,000 worth of coin, you have to wait 15 to 21 days to get your coin in your wallet. And when you do get your coin in your wallet, you're going to get it at market price. So they're going to drop the coin in your wallet, 67 NDAO tokens per 1,000. If you buy, times 3,000 times 10, obviously that would be 670 coins. But with that being said, it would show up right now at, forget about the 0.47, just at $23. It shows up at $1,541 in your wallet if it was just 23. Because the wallet doesn't care about what you bought it from iGenius at 1,000. It's going to show you market value, and then every day on that price, it's going to give you a reward you in your wallet, NDAO tokens or NDAO coins coming every single day, compounding that 15% annually. You have a hold period because again, so if you get these rewards, you stake for 90, 60, right now 6 months and 3 years. I'm going to get 3 years because it gets 15% annualized daily. Again, that's huge. Again, when we talk to your upline, we can share you more on it. It's just huge. It's just huge. And you can move all of your other stuff. It's not locked up. All the stuff that comes in daily, you can move, but it rewards you to stake it. And we're very, very excited about that. That is huge. And we're getting at a discount. After this $1 million of 15 is gone, it's going to be 17. So don't worry, guys. They're still going to be way under market at iGenius because they pre-bought millions of dollars. And again, there'll be a lot more available. But right now, we're coming to the close of the $15 sale. I highly recommend we move on this quickly before it sells out. But 23, $15, that's just huge, guys. And when you understand that, and you can go out there and share with people, purchase this, download the wallet on Android or any iOS store, and again, just download the app and then buy the product, give your wallet address. You can pay with credit card, Skrill, cryptocurrency. You get all the ability to do that and put yourself in a position to get it at $15 and you act quickly. Again, in the next, I don't know how long until that $1 million worth of coin is there, but I know one person on this call that's buying 6 figures in the next couple of days. So exciting to get this, to be at this point, at this company with this product. What we really feel is NDAO is an opportunity of a lifetime. I've never seen a digital product that's on CoinMarketCap that has a publicly traded company behind it, has an owner I believe in. Preston is one of the 10 best direct salespeople in the industry running it, with a great staff, 3 offices, and an NDAO coin with 2 gentlemen, 2 of the many gentlemen that have a resume of something I've never seen. I mean, 20% of Google's revenue is, billions and maybe trillions of dollars. I mean, it's off the chain. These guys can be able to do that and back this, and we get it at a discount. Very, very excited. We'll talk more about NDAO as we go along. But, we're in a position here where NDAO is available. For those who want to start, there's 2 brand new packages in NDAO. And they're ways that you can get started as an enroller package. And the first one is called the NDAO Elite Package. And the NDAO Elite Package eliminates auto ship for 6 months. It's actually in there. It's going to save you, as you see at the bottom, $500. And it's basically because it's made the auto ship cheaper if you buy this package. And they're going to give you 3,000 USD dollars worth of NDAO. And if you buy it now, you're going to get it at $15. And if you do the math, it's pretty much, almost the whole 5,000 back just because of the price difference. You buy it right now, 15. With that is going to come 1,550 BV and fast start of 250. Let me repeat that. Again, I almost feel like I got to whisper because I'm almost not sure this is full, but you're getting it at a discount from market value, $15. If you do the math, obviously that's $8 less, $8 and change less than the market. You're still going to get BV. You're still going to get fast start, even when you buy $1,000 package. They decide to do that, and you're going to be able to go on and build a business. I'm telling you guys, I am so over the moon about this opportunity. The next package is the NDAO Elite Max, and they're going to be rewarding people in the call NEP and NEMP. And so get new Endow Elite Max package has 1 year auto ship, which saves you the $600 if you would have paid the auto ship for a year. No auto ship for 1 year, and you get yourself 7,000. So more than double. You're going to get more than double for getting the $7,000 USD worth of the digital currency. And I want you to know, I just did the math before the call. If it was just $23, you're going to get $10,787 worth of Endow put in your wallet. Oh, and there's BV, 2,550 BV, and Fast Start 500. Hello. I mean, unbelievable. This is really, and it's what's real. It's publicly traded. It's gentlemen who are really known. You can look them up on the internet. It's on CoinMarketCap. It's wide open. This is an opportunity that's out there. We are really excited to be offering packages of the first adaptive digital currency to help, fix whatever they felt was wrong in the cryptocurrency world. These are 2 packages available now, but you can still start at $99 and buy. You can start at $199, $599, $1,500. Again, this can be an opportunity at any price that you feel comfortable starting at. And we're really, really excited about this opportunity. Before I go to my next guest, we also still have all our exciting educational products with our university, all the education and training for trading and how to be wealthy. The wealthy people don't just join, but they go out there and they use their money. It's not just about owning a business and having employees. It's about having your money work for you while you're sleeping or while you're going out there. We have gift training. We also are going to go out there and have Forex training. You see companies that just have Forex. Our Forex is as good as anyone else in the world and going to get better. We're probably going to have the best in the world. This is improving, but we have Forex trading for those who are into trading. And Endow is just not enough for you. We have the money Coin Zoom and Money Pro, but that's Coin Zoom. It's a digital marketing exchange here in the United States, located in Salt Lake City. And the Zoom token, you're going to get digital card to give you money back. Not digital card, we get cards as well as digital cards to get you money back every time you make a purchase. We also have the Crypto Core, which is our partner Endotech, giving you the ability to make trades and trade cryptocurrencies in different strategies in Ethereum or Bitcoin. Again, that's a company, Endotech, out of Israel, that's very, very proven and done well. And we also have the, what we call Learn Live, which is basically traders trading, and you can watch what they're doing and copy the trade, not copy paste, but look at what they're doing, learn what they're doing, and then go out there and do it yourself if you so choose to. And then last but not least is the equity market. It's going to get you the app. It's going to give you the ability to get involved in the equity market and give you the ability to do incredible things. So we still, and travel, at discount our Wonderlust travel, we have all of that still in the opportunity. But to simplify everything, iGenius to me is Endow plus an incredible assortment of other ways that you can make money while you sleep. We're excited about this opportunity. We're really excited to talk to some people and to make a special announcement of what we're doing to show us how global reach is out there. I'd like to welcome again another good friend and a gentleman who's built some tremendous businesses out in Orlando, Florida. He's an incredible man, intelligent man. Him and his beautiful wife are adding a lot to this team, and I'd like him to share the announcements of what he thinks of this. Please welcome Mr. Jerry Lopez. Jerry?
Hey, can you hear me well?
Very well, sir.
Good, good, good. Well, first of all, guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I know this is a launch call and launch Zoom, and there's a lot of great things happening. One of the things that really caught my eye about this opportunity was the fact that the people behind it gives you that peace of mind that it's something that's not going to disappear in a year, right? And for the past 5 months, I've been looking to partner my current company and do a merger with my company into an MLM model and a opportunity digital asset model that really made sense to people. And after looking at maybe 6 companies, it was a no-brainer. It was like, if a person doesn't give themselves the opportunity to do this, is because they really didn't understand what long-term vision is in a real company. And of course, Brian McMullen's trajectory throughout the years in the industry speaks for itself, right? You can't be 40-plus-year-old man and be worth $100 million if you're not doing the right thing, right? So, having him as the forefront and the person that's in charge of making sure that this succeeds also gave me the peace of mind to start putting together everything that we're doing, which we are doing as we speak, to launch on May 15th. So we will be doing a more of a broader type of launch because it's emerging markets. So some of these markets, the average income is probably $400 a month, right? So we're gonna be focusing on Endau and other ways of teaching people how they can maximize their potential with all the other suites of programs, so they can get to a point where they can be able to, lock arms and be able to participate in the Endau part of it, which is also why I fell in love with iGenius, because it gives everyone an equal opportunity to be able to accomplish their goals, even from the trading, even from the crypto elite, the Forex and all these other suites and opportunities for someone to earn an extra $500, $1,000 a month. And I know this is, it's more of a shorter launch of Zoom, but once you get to know the comp plan and understand, how all this comes together, you'll see that it's not just for a person that have money to be able to invest, it's for everyone. And me coming from a philanthropy-based, banking the unbanked company, we're right now in 57 countries. There's over 60,000 people in our database, and we're gonna launch. We're gonna be doing this, and right now we're finishing up all the translations for Latin America. We're finishing up all the marketing materials with Latin America and videos and everything. So we're very excited about what's about to happen, and of course working with Joe and Richard for a couple years now has always been a blessing, and as well as John and a couple of other people that are here. Kevin, I think it's going to be truly a dream team here for us to be able to change a lot of people's lives. So that's what I'm excited about, guys, and that's what I would like to share today. So thank you, Richard, for the opportunity to share a few words.
Yeah, no problem. And before you go, Jerry, you're about 90%, the whole website's done. You're 90% done with, everything. You're just working on the videos now. So everything will be in Spanish. Like on our main website, it'll go English or Spanish, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, it's not going to be Google translated. It's going to be straight blown out, transcript. So in other words, it's going to be done. It's being done correctly. We've been working on it already for a couple weeks now. We're putting a lot of time into it. We have one of our top guys here on the Zoom today, Mr. Nieves. He's a video producer and director. He wanted to get to know the this side of the team, and he's on the Zoom with us today. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how this is all gonna come together, because let's be honest, guys. We've all been there, done that, right? We've all made money, we've all lost money, we've all done great things, we've all made mistakes, we've all channeled roads. But what company truly puts their name out there as a publicly traded company and says, we're now going to be the umbrella for a direct sales company called iGenius that has software as a service, and not be doing things correctly, right? Like, these people are doing everything, like as transparent as can be. And, and the fact that Brian is now CEO, and he's vested not only in iGenius, but a big shareholder as well of InvestView. I invested in both things, to be honest with you. I invested both in InvestView, and I also invested into Endau, because I believe that, the stability of it will create a lot of noise. And come on, guys, really, you have these two individuals who literally pretty much were behind creating some of the biggest search engines in the world. And, they're launching a coin. Like, this is like the .com days, Richard, when people had opportunities and, the shares were 10 cents and people didn't join. And then, a few years later, they were in the hundreds, and then they got the moment, I should have done it. This is what iGenius is. That's the reason why, I'm moving seven-figure company into this because I believe in it that much, that it's gonna give me a playing field to be able to do much more. Because as an owner, as a leader of the industry, the past going on 18 years this year, I've always learned and believed that it's all collective mindset. And if you're collective and you have the right people doing the right things with you, success is inevitable. And that's what iGenius is. That's what I love about it.
Thank you so much, Jerry. We're honored to have you on the team, and thank you for speaking on the call tonight. I look forward to you doing a great job. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, brother. And the next person, I want to make sure that I give a little bit of background on the it's a binary compensation plan that pays up to 80% of the dollars. I'll repeat, 80% of the dollars, not just 80% of the PV, 80%, up to 80% of the dollars. Especially if you're at the top. I mean, it's unbelievable. It really is. With not a whole lot of hoops until you get to, you just got to have one left and one right. You can make yourself significant over $10,000 a month. And then if you can, two left, two right, you can get yourself to six figures. I mean, it's just awesome. And then of course, to get to the higher position, you got to do a little more work. I'd like to have our next gentleman. He's a Canadian. He's a good friend of mine. And I think one of the top networkers that I know. He's a great speaker. I think he's somewhere home in Canada, somewhere up there. I'm not sure what province. I apologize. But he's a top leader and a good friend of Susan and I's and the gentleman. Please welcome Mr. Kevin Latmore. Kevin, are you there?
I'm just truly excited for a plethora of reasons. Number one, first and foremost, it's really the team. We have some people here that have accomplished amazing things. We're playing with names. We're too busy to have an actual name, but Dream Team's been thrown around, and it's not just thrown around for the sake of it. We have people that have moved markets. We have people that have independently started their own companies that have been successful. We have people that have joined companies, blown up all the records, created the most energy, the most sales, the most success stories, and done it in multiple countries. We have country leaders. We have everything. If you were just playing a game or if you were just writing a script, let's say for a movie about network marketing, this is exactly how you'd want it to flow on the rep side. The talents that these people individually, all the people that spoke, Jerry and what he means to the Latin market, Richard for everything he's done, Joe for all, not only what he's done in the network marketing field, but what he's also done in the crypto field. When I saw the word Lycos on here, I hadn't heard that yet. That would have been the shortest presentation ever needed for me. I got involved in the internet back in 1994. I wasn't first, but pretty early compared to most people. Lycos was the jam. This is like Netflix back then. It, like in terms of understanding, they almost created the internet in a roundabout way. Like they were that integral. They're up there with AOL and everything else. These aren't things you don't hear every day. And I feel sorry, and I hope it's not missed, that this is just another deal, another pitch, that you guys are eating some Doritos and kind of watching TV with one eye and listening kind of sort of with the other eye. You are on the first call of something that's going to be absolutely massive. And I'm super excited. I got a lot of other things I could be doing with my time. And I was doing this maybe 10, 20%, which is a lot to even get 20% out of me. But I've got to shift seriously and take advantage of this. And do your due diligence, and I suggest you do the same, because you're never going to get another chance to be where you are right now with this. This company is a sleeping giant. It's a 7-year-old startup. I can guarantee you've never heard those words, because I believe that is the quintessential example of what an oxymoron is. A 7-year-old startup. They're doing about $4 million a month. I myself can do that. Joe can do that. Jerry could do that in his sleep, right? So something big's happening here. The synergy, you hear all these names, you hear all these countries, you hear this energy, you're like, yeah, what does that have to do with me? Everything. The infrastructure that this team's going to put together. Brian, I've known for over a decade, complete winner, A+ winner, doesn't have any losses for the most part under his belt, and humble on top of the accomplishments. And for those of you who are kind of, I know it's hot right now because I'm doing a little bit of it and seeing monster days, right? In terms of finances and growth in the crypto field, especially as it goes to networking and smart contracts and things of that nature. Now, I know those are very attractive to a lot, and a lot of people are pivoting in that direction, but there's still a stronghold of networking. We're not asking you to buy pills, potions, and lotions and knives that cut through steel. We've got a hybrid. That's how I don't want to say pitching this, but it's a hybrid. It's almost like a smart contract in that, hey, we have an owner that's not going to terminate you because you're doing 2 or 3 other things. Whatever you were doing before, you can continue doing. If you find something else that you want to put some time and energy into in the near future, go right ahead. No one's looking to bite off your hand here. Just bring some value, respect the company, respect your team, respect the overarching team that we have here, and good things are going to come. This is going to last a long time. It's lasted 7 years already, and it's only getting better than it was before. So at the very least, we got a 7-year run available. But NDAO is a major, major thing. I like things that have a lot of third-party credibility. They're on CoinMarketCap. They're on CoinGecko, InvestView. When I first looked at the stock, it was 12 cents like less than a month ago. Now I see it going 50, 60, 70 cents. Read between the lines. We're publicly traded. There's so many scams out there because this is a new field, a new industry. So this whole crypto, and especially with the marriage of affiliate and networking, it's nice to know that we have the SEC watching us. There's another sentence I've never said before, probably again either. But you know what I mean? Just from that factor of you don't want to be doing anything wrong and invite those kind of people to the party. So you know we're on the up and up. And wouldn't it be just a nice sigh of relief to not wonder if the owners are going to run off with the money? Well, they got plenty of it, right? So, and their track record and their pedigree speaks volume. So sorry to get a little bit off in a different direction, but I think some of what's not said is, you know, anybody can tell you a great comp plan. Anyone can say they have a great company and so on and so forth. You need to read between the lines and look at the little things, which I believe aren't so little. The stability of this, the growth of this, the potential of this, you can get paid in crypto. That's another thing that kind of makes it a hybrid. You know, there's no structure in the comp plan until you get to $100,000 a month. So the gotchas that most companies put in place to have to try to trip you up and move the money around and make it harder for you to get to the money. They're looking for extra ways to pay us. And there's things that you won't see until you're on the inside, but they have these rapid fire bonuses to help you with your auto ship and give you instant pay on a lot of things that we do. They also have this X6 and X12. You need to ask the person that invited you to the call what that means. I heard it's paying out $13,000, $20,000, $22,000 a month just based on your enrollment on a monthly basis. It's a really cool contest where they're sharing 3% of the sales. So just understand what we're doing. I'm going to back up. I'm about to start foaming at the mouth here, but there's just so much meat on this bone. There's so many good things. And again, if nothing else, if all of this is over your head, just feel the energy, the passion of all these people who've spoken so far can and have run their own companies. But here they are getting in line, everyone's just humbling themselves to come together to do something incredible. And this will be global. You know, it was funny talking to Richard and Joe the first day when we were looking how to attack this with Angel and John and some other top tier leaders. We all came to a consensus. Joe first, I'll give him credit, and said, 6 million, that's the most that we can get paid on? Like a month, right? So just understand what I just said. We looked at it where it said 6 million a month is the maximum BV you can get paid on. And we're like, ring, ring, ring. Brian, we found a problem in the comp plan, right? So just read between those lines, understand that problem's being fixed, and good stuff is happening here. People with good hearts, people really looking to take care of everybody are here. And we're gonna do something special. You heard it here first. Back to you, Richard.
Great job, Kevin. Thank you. You fired me up. Awesome job. Thank you so much, brother. Be safe up there, and look forward to recruiting with you and getting back on the phones this evening. I also want to talk to Angel, a gentleman out of Florida, excuse me, and has been a friend of mine. I got a chance to meet him only about a year and a half ago. I've heard great things, and he's one of the top networkers in the world, and he's a very, very sharp man. He goes all around the world, from Europe, Latin America, Asia, United States, North America, of course. Please welcome a good friend of mine and a very, very sharp builder. Please welcome Mr. Angel Lee. Angel, do you have any words for us?
Yes, God, this is exciting. Thank you so much, Richard, Joe, Kevin. You guys are, fantastic. Everything you're hearing now. Let's go over some facts. I guess the first thing that I heard when I first started looking at real wealth, creating wealth through business, through entrepreneurship, was they said most people look at what's happening now and they get involved. But to create real wealth, you want to look what's happening in the future, look where the future is heading, and be there first. So what's that mean here? Well, this is the future. The future is heading in this word called fintech. That's financial technology. That's a huge umbrella for what you're talking about with crypto, with Forex, with stock, all these things that everybody says we have one of those in our opportunity. But here you have all of them and more. It's the deeper you look, the bigger it gets. But let's deal with some facts. iGenius is positioned to become a legacy company. We're at the tip of that spear in timing with special support, exceptional leverage, and powerful growth. Joining iGenius, you get to leverage a 7-year-old solid infrastructure to support the growth and a publicly traded parent company for stability, strength, and transparency. You get the advantage of first mover advantage, being in the pre-launch. That's now, with iGenius now going on only 4 months old. As Kevin said, you have a 7-year-old startup. That's amazing. Your timing of joining iGenius is extraordinary because iGenius has doubled in revenue every month since January. So there's excellent growth, retention, which are key to building yourself and your team a stable income, along with you and your team truly having long-term business success. Simply put, this is where the future is heading, and you can be there before anybody else. Thanks,
Thank you
Richard.
so much, Angel. I greatly appreciate it. Is John on the line? If John's on the line, I certainly love to have him speak.
Yeah, Richard, I'm here.
Hey, buddy. I want to just say something. Let me just say a little better introduction than that. I didn't know you were there. This is one of the first friends of mine in networking. My second year in network marketing, I was about to leave the company and I was going to join something else. And John asked to meet me, and I don't know why he wanted to meet me, but he talked to my upline, and I thought he was going to talk me into staying. What he showed me was what I was about to go into was not integral, wasn't honest. And he proved it. And I really became really good friends. I really couldn't believe he drove like 40 miles from where he was in California to come meet me. He lives in Dallas, Texas now. I knew him before he met his beautiful wife when she was just a distributor to downline. He did the same tactic I did, Terry Hammock. And so I'd like to welcome it's probably the longest friendship I have on this phone call it is. I met him before Dave Soto. Please welcome Dallas, Texas, Mr. John Hammock. John, go ahead.
Thanks, Richard. And all the other guys that gave their time earlier. Great presentation. I'll just add one little thing. I was corporate one time, and after my very first convention, which I was in charge of, one of my top earners came behind the stage screaming at me saying, "You don't get it. You don't get it." And I thought everybody else had been kissing my ass and telling me what a great convention it was and everything like that. So I said, "Hey, what did I not get?" And she said, "You spent this whole time talking about making money, and you never once talked about how to keep money." And when those words came out of her mouth, it just hit me straight between the eyes that as owners of opportunity-based companies, that we have to be good stewards of our members. And that's one of the things that, there's not a class in high school or college or postgraduate or whatever about how to keep your money. And that's the thing that I love about iGenius, because there's a whole education platform to this that literally takes you from not even knowing, how to open up a bank account all the way to preserving and protecting all of your profits. And so I think that's one of the things that we can't ignore about iGenius, and that is the heart that they have, that they are stewards to us, the people in the field. And as we're making, this ridiculous income from this absolutely ridiculous compensation plan, there's also a place in there to teach you about what to do with your money and to preserve and protect it, obviously keep it. So with that in mind, Richard, I'm just going to kind of show you, and you can tell me if I'm seeing it because I can't see it on my deal. But do you see that? Find, grow, keep. Is that showing? Yeah. So anyway, so for the team guys, I just, let's use this hashtag because it's, this is what in the end, it's all about what you keep. It's not what you make. And I just want to, add that to everything we heard today. And a lot of you guys that know me, they're here, you've heard me talk about what my daddy said, and that is any fool can make $1 million. It's the smart ones that keep it. So let's get successful, let's get smart, and let's change lives.
Yes.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that the people you've talked to, the people who all spoke tonight, we came together about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, something like that, it was 6 weeks ago, to do this program. Joe, John, Kevin, Angel, Jerry, and myself. And of course, that doesn't mean there's going to be number one earners, but we are working, we're a new leg front line to the company. And tonight it's launching. So the volume that's there, we've done very little of it, of the 4 million, but I don't want to say too much of what I think, but I think we're going to do very well. We're very excited. So we're a new, brand new leg, brand new team, and an incredible opportunity. You know, some people will watch this video or listen to this call and, you know, wonder what happened. Other people will watch this call and go out there and make it happen. I just hope each and every one of you are not only safe and are doing well, but let's join us and let's go make it happen here in 2021. Thank you so much. It's been my honor and my privilege to speak to you today. Talk to all of you soon. The next call is going to be, at least an opportunity call, will be Thursday instead of Tuesday. I got to get the PowerPoint with the compensation plan done. It'll be Thursday night, and we'll do it at the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and of course, the same times around the world. That's in Asia, Japan, and Korea at 10 a.m., and in Philippines and them 9 a.m. Thank you so much. Take care, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.